Jesus did use the personal name of God, but because of the translation, we can't fully establish it.
Let me ask you this.
So,
did they write the name? Did they write the name Yahweh? No, you haven't answered the question yet. By the way, do you remember my question?
You asked me, did Jesus use the personal name of God?
No, in the New Testament.
Yes, and I'm telling you.
Where is the personal name of God in the New
I'm
Testament?
saying to you,
what?
because it's translated into Greek.
Yes.
The precedents from using in so for example, this is why I said from the Septuagint, because it was the Old Testament from Hebrew to Greek. The precedent is something that people.
Why you went to the Septuagint instead of the?
I'm saying to you, when they use, because this is the same.
Why didn't you go to the Tanakh? Why did you go to the Septuagint?
Yeah, it is the Tanakh.
But the Tanakh, which is in Hebrew.
Yes.
What word does it use in the Bible? In the Old Testament.
So we're talking about the Tanakh, if you're talking about now, but the Septuagint manuscripts.
No. What does the Tanakh use to refer to God's name like 6,800 times or something?
Yahweh.
What is the word used?
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yes.
So it wasn't holy enough to use it 6,800 times.
So because in those times, in the first century, that's why I refer you to the Septuagint, which is one of the oldest manuscripts. It uses they replaced the word Yahweh with Kurios.
No, but they also use the word Yahweh.
They didn't.
So you're saying the Tanakh is wrong?
No. They because before the personal name, they would call.
By the way, do you know the Septuagint you're talking about?
Yes.
Is a product of the church. Do you realize that? No, maybe you should go and read up its history.
No. The Septuagint wasn't.
The Septuagint that you're talking about is only the Septuagint is supposed to be only the first 5 books.
Yes.
The original Septuagint, which is supposed to be only the first 5 books, it's lost, so you don't have it. Okay. What you have is a product of the church, which is a later translation. Wait, listen. Because this history you should know. If you're going to use the Septuagint, you should know when it was written.
Yes.
Now, when it's written in Greek, we know that Hebrew.
Can we move?
Yeah, I think we should move. That's what happens when you have people like Victor troubling people here unnecessarily. No, just come a bit here.
Septuagint was written 200-300 years after Jesus.
Yeah. It's a product of the church, and the most important thing is this. I'm surprised you did not refer to the Tanakh, which we have today, which the Jewish people still.
The Tanakh means the Old Testament.
I know.
So we're talking about manuscripts. So if you say the Tanakh, it doesn't mean.
Okay,
anything.
the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Okay.
What language are they in?
In Hebrew.
In Hebrew. Do they use the word Yahweh?
What do they use?
You tell me, because you seem to know about it. If it's used in Hebrew and the word Yahweh is used,
yes,
more than 6,000. Wait. No, it's not. It's not.
The reason why
actually, I'm bringing you closer to the language of Moses.
The reason why I'm telling you this is because the New Testament is written in Greek, so I have to go to the Septuagint, which was from Hebrew to Greek. So I said, how did they translate?
But the Septuagint has got nothing to do with the New Testament.
Yes, but listen to what I'm saying.
That is a false equivocation.
No, listen to what I'm saying to you.
What?
You said the Dead Sea Scrolls, the name was written as Yahweh.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm saying to you, when it was translated to Greek, they replaced the word.
Who replaced? Who replaced it?
So
human beings, right?
Yes.
So I'm not asking you who was the ones who replaced. Wait. I'm asking you. Look, I'm all I'm saying.
You gave your explanation and you said I listened.
But you went to the Old Testament. I'm asking about the New Testament.
Now I'm answering you. So
good. Answer the question I asked. Show me the personal name of God in the New Testament.
Listen to what I'm saying.
If you don't have it, just say so.
I'm saying to you, the New Testament is written in Greek. So then if Jesus said the personal name of God, it would have been translated as Kurios. The reason why.
Translated from what?
From Yahweh to Kurios.
How do you know that?
Because when we look at the Septuagint. Kurios. It's Kurios. So when we look at the Septuagint, which was from the Hebrew to the Greek, they used the same format of replacing Yahweh with
Lord.
Kurios. This is why.
Did you say from Hebrew to Greek?
Theos is God in Greek.
It's translated from Hebrew to Greek.
Yes.
Okay, now wait. What word was used in Hebrew?
But the Tetragrammaton was used.
Which is?
Yod-Heh, Vav-Heh.
Which is?
Yahweh.
Thank you. So you had Yahweh more than 6,800 times.
Yes.
Actually written in the Old Testament.
Yes.
What is the name in the New Testament?
So
that is my question.
This is why
so now we have established what the name was in the Old Testament. What is it in the New Testament?
This is why I say to you.
What?
From when the Hebrew started being translated to Greek, they used the word Kurios instead.
You're talking about the New Testament now?
And the Septuagint.
Are you talking about the New Testament now?
Both.
No, you need to specify.
Yes,
Because
I'm
in the
saying-
look, we
yes.
know that the Septuagint is a later product of the church. Okay, because the original Septuagint was only the first 5 books. But because it has other books in it, this is a later product. The reason, like you correctly said, it was replaced. The words were replaced from the original.
Yes, you're saying what was the name. I'm saying to you, whenever it was translated into Greek, either it was Aramaic or Hebrew, the word was replaced with kurios.
Okay, so what is the original word?
Yahweh.
Do you have any evidence of the New Testaments having the term Yahweh in it?
Because it was translated to kurios.
But you know, so you're saying you don't have the original.
I'm saying.
Sorry, when I say the original, I mean the one in the original language, i.e. either Hebrew or Aramaic.
What was written in the. Now we're going off.
No, it's still same thing. Still the same thing. Because what you're telling me is about something translated from the original.
Our conversation last time going on.
Actually, it's still about the name.
I'm giving you a very.
It's still about the name, my friend.
Yes, I'm saying to you now. After this, I'm going to ask you a question. So I'm saying to you this: the name Yahweh, when it was written in Greek, sometimes they didn't even write the name. But then what they did, they used the word kurios, which means Lord. So this is what we can also see with the Septuagint, that they didn't use a personal name.
Actually,
of God
they did.
In the
The reason you're sticking to the Greek is because you know that wasn't the original.
What language?
That wasn't the original.
Okay.
The Greek manuscripts that you have today.
Yeah.
Do you really think those are the original language in which Jesus preached?
No. What language did he speak?
Well, he spoke Aramaic and possibly Hebrew.
Okay. So according to Islam, what?
No, don't ask according to Islam. This is your question.
No.
This is your question.
No, because I'm asking if you're making that assertion.
I'm not making an assertion about something I don't know.
Okay.
I'm making the assertion. Look,
I'm explaining to you. So then, therefore.
No. You said already that Jesus.
Yes.
Preached in what language? You already said it yourself.
Yes.
What language did he preach? Okay.
Greek and Hebrew.
So what language is the original then?
What original?
Aramaic.
The original Gospels.
Aramaic.
Hebrew.
Hebrew.
Gospels.
Okay. Can you? His disciples. Wait. What language did his disciples speak?
What language is this?
Mark, Matthew, Luke, John. By the way, they were not all disciples.
First of all, we're talking about the.
No, but look. I think it's only logical that when Jesus preached to his disciples, who were mostly Hebrew or Aramaic, was the language, then he would have preached in that language.
Okay.
I think it's only. So there is no evidence that he preached in Greek.
Now, because you've gone on a tangent, let me.
I'm not. It's still the same thing.
No, okay.
The name of God, you don't know.
You said it's logical that he spoke in Aramaic to them.
Is it not?
So according to your Islamic faith, Jesus was given the Injil. Yes. The Injil is from the Greek word evangelion. So according to your
doesn't
logic,
matter.
So why
It
is
doesn't matter.
Allah given Jesus a name of a book in a different language to the one that he spoke to his people?
Okay, what language?
Does that make logic to you?
No, I'll tell you what.
You give him in his language.
Injil, bro, are you asking me?
Let me just make the statement.
Yeah, go on.
If I said to you,
By the way, you changed the topic from the name. Have you noticed that? Because
he's the one
they haven't been blessed with the name even Yahweh in the New Testament.
So let me.
Zero names of God. We have 99 names. Alhamdulillah. Move on to next topic.
Kyrios means Lord.
So if I said to you,
Theo
Every
means
prophet
God.
that God sends,
Kyrios actually means Lord.
tongue of his people.
I know.
Kyrios also means master.
thank you. So I'm saying to you,
Master and Lord, not God. God is Theos.
So I'm asking.
So Kyrios is not a personal name. We have established that.
I said, no, that's what I said.
Theo is God.
So can we conclude you don't have a personal name of God in the New Testament?
They use Lord or Theos.
Can we conclude you have not been blessed with the personal name of God? You as a Christian have zero names of God. Zero names.
Wait. I was asking you a question.
Yeah, of course you're changing the topic.
You've asked me many questions.
Good. So by the way, have you noticed he changed the topic from the personal name because he didn't have a name?
No.
I'll answer that question.
It's
No
not
problem.
logical
I know.
that it was written in Greek. So I'm asking you, why is it then logical for you that Allah gave Jesus a name taken from the Greek, which is Injil is the Greek word? But I can ask my question.
Did you say Injil is a Greek word? Show me where.
It comes from the Greek.
No, you said it is a Greek word.
No, it comes from the Greek
Okay.
evangelion.
Comes from.
Yes.
Okay, so what word is Injil? What word is Injil?
Injil.
It's not Greek, right?
It comes from the Greek.
I didn't ask you where it comes from.
Listen, okay.
Is it what word is Injil?
Can I speak?
Yes. I didn't ask you from where it
Can I
comes.
speak?
Simple question.
Okay.
What word or term is Injil? If it is not Greek, what term is it?
So, do you want
Please answer.
So, the evangelion means the good news. In Hebrew, because when we say gospel, that comes from the old English of Godspeed, which comes from the Greek evangelion, which means good news. So then, the good news in Hebrew is bishara, and in Arabic is bushara. So that's what Jesus should have been given, because it all the.
Are you telling God what name he should have given?
So I'm asking you,
Seriously?
if this is the direct translation in Arabic, bishara of good news, why is Allah giving him the name of Injil, which derives from the Greek? What does the?
Are you asking me or him?
What does the Greek?
Are you asking me or him?
I'm asking both of
Okay.
you.
So before you answer that question,
let me conclude my question. Where
conclude your question.
Yeah, that I'm asking you.
Okay. We have concluded the previous topic. You don't have a personal name of God in the New Testament.